Outstanding job. It really creates talent, lets them grow. There you see Matt Painter, for Purdue. Played at Purdue, is just won his 500th victory last time out. But if you talk to Matt, you'd never know. He hates to talk about it.
A quick trigger, and the aforementioned Doug McDaniel opens up the scoring with a 3. Tony Padilla, Brett Smith, Christopher Mello, your officials. And yes, this is a neutral site game. That's how it'll look on the resume. But this place is full of Boiler basketball fans.
Yeah, at least 3/4 full of Boilermaker fans.
This is Trey Kaufman-Renn with a hook shot for Purdue's first points. Tuscaloosa over the Alabama Crimson Tide. They had briefly been knocked back to the 2 spot in the AP Top 25, but back at number 1.
Memphis wears you down, and they can put that body on you. You can't move, but with the smaller, not as strong forward.
The no-look feed, and Aaron Bradshaw with a reverse jam.
Memphis, good execution, the offensive set. Just a backdoor cut by Bradshaw. Something different, though. Experience of playing in a game and experience playing with the same guys.
Majuk on the offensive glass as Boiler bench. Fletcher Lawyer downhill. And it bounces off the putback for Trey Kaufman-Renn.
He's had 15 boards in the last 2 games. And
Smith tried to kiss it in high off the glass. Memphis employing full court pressure. Bakari Harris. Lob it up. Jacobson throws it down. Early contributions from the bench to claw back within 3.
Well, that's what a bench is supposed to do. Bring some energy, make some plays, get the excitement.
Homer Meyer seeing his first action, pulls the trigger, and buries the 3.
What happened? Harris, the nice lob pass to Jacobson, and then Homer just stepping out from long range. They left.
Ingram on the show and go into the body of Oscar Clough. In trouble and rejected at the rim. Handed Alabama its first loss of the year last week. Meyer puts it on the deck and met underneath by
set the offense, make the opponents play a lot of defense, wear those legs out.
Ingram will try his luck with Clough again, and Oscar altered the shot. Trey Kaufman-Renn flips it to the corner. Fletcher Lawyer. Offensive rebound and a putback for C.J. Cox. Quinte Berry has it knocked away by Braden Smith. McDaniel pitches. Aaron Bradshaw met at the summit by Clough, but it's put back by Ingram. Davis picks up Smith. Extra pass. C.J. Cox on target from deep.
A few times we've seen here early in the first half, the 2-man game with Smith out top. And you see he went to his left, threw the little bounce pass on the roll.
Gus Purdue's second downtown hit of this first half. 5 to play. Sincere Parker. It pops out. Offensive rebound. Ingram. He has been terrific on the first points for Braden Smith at 29 at Bama last week. Sincere Parker follows it up. Smith has a mismatch. Back downhill. Off the side of the glass, and last touched by the Boilermakers.
And Seattle.
A pass out of the double team, and Memphis has the takeaway. Davis finds Parker on the move. The hesitation and the left-hand flip. Parker is the runner. The tap back won't go. Trey Kaufman-Renn. Oh, a relentless effort, but he couldn't put it home. Here comes McDaniel on the move. Another tough fall-away shot, but this time it rolls through. 10 straight for the Tigers. Strong close to the opening 20 for Memphis. Braden Smith baseline across the floor. Meyer flashes the leather, lets it fly, and sticks the 3.
Good-looking freshman.
Number 1 team in the country after losing by 14 on their home floor to UNLV last time out. This is Bradshaw filling it up from the outside to open the second half scoring. Loser of that one in tomorrow's consolation contest. C.J. Cox knocks down the three.
Just excellent spacing by the Boilermakers coming off that pick.
Majak down the lane. Off the back rim. Here comes Purdue. Fletcher Lawyer in rhythm knocks down the three.
But again, the leadership of Smith that time could have tried to go to the rim himself, but knew his teammate was coming up for a wide open three. Just a little dish pass.
212th career hit from the outside for Fletcher Lawyer, and McDaniel answers back with an elbow splash.
It fly, nothing but net. Here the last play, just a little dish pass to the side. Lawyer wide open for three.
As the defensive assignment on Braden Smith around the Clough screen. It's Cox, another one from the corner, and he splashes it in again. There's Braden Smith picking his way, deflected out. Lawyer hits a three.
Last play, the penetration, it got deflected. There, Lawyer just a little fake, held the defense long enough to get that quick release shot off. Nothing but net.
It feels like it's been extra tough for this group to gel. The leather larceny from Smith. Binter throws it down. Highlight reel in transition for Purdue.
And we're talking about the variables that Smith brings to his team. That's one. He could have easily taken that for a layup, but just by making that pass, now you hear the crowds involved. He's fired up. His teammates are fired up. See what they can do here. Make a little run, maybe.
8 straight for the Boilermakers. Parker, baseline, wraps it in. Trey Kaufman-Renn will see his first second half action shortly as Fletcher Lawyer answers back with a finger roll. Hardaway puts it on the deck, elevates and hits.
A tough shot. Bitter.
Memphis has won its last 5 against the Big Ten. Lawyer got another one. McDaniel feeds Ashton Hardaway out of the shot fake. It bounces home and the game's tied.
Nice.
Clough spoon feeds Cox. And he comes up short this time. Here comes McDaniel in Memphis. A chance at a second half lead. And McDaniel scores off the glass. A coast-to-coast finish.
Real good drop.
Watched by Ashton Hardaway. Hardaway swats away the shot.
Great defense.
Braden Smith, pocket pass. Trey Kaufman-Renn with a push shot. Trey Kaufman-Renn.
That's an offensive foul, though. When you throw that elbow to hook that guy.
Cox finds the loose ball and lays it in. C.J. Cox, book it. Requesting a screen. He slips. Purdue on the move. Lawyer lays it in. Braden Smith is just 2 of 12 from the field. Others have stepped up for Matt Painter's club. Lawyer knocks down the three. Piece all 4 of his trays since the break.
Just a real good shooter, especially when he gets that rhythm.
9-point lead for Purdue. McDaniel the takeaway. And he scores. And a bite at the apple for the Tigers. It's Berry. Off the back rim. Memphis just hasn't had it from the perimeter in this second half. Thedford, it won't go. Got it back and stripped. C.J. Cox down the lane, off the glass. The cherry on top for Purdue.
See, I think that was a mistake by Memphis taking all those threes. Go to the rim, maybe get a foul, stop the clock, but get something to the basket like that. You really don't need to shoot threes until